Thank goodness for that. Now, one of the other things that people have talked about is the issue of your tattoos.
Yes.
How did this start for you? Was it just, oh, let me see how it feels, and then from there, how many tattoos do you have? Without me checking and frisking you.
I've got about 8.
8?
Yes.
Okay, I think I'll just leave it at there. But the first one was when, and what started the journey of tattooing for you?
I was about 16 when I got my first one.
Okay.
I feel, I've been through quite a bit in my life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not necessarily from the typical, you know, easy-go-lucky family, though most people may think that. But I've been through a lot. I've had my own personal experiences as well that I feel have made me who I am. And tattooing for me is not just necessarily just the beauty about it, it's also the fact that I can tell a story. And most of my tattoos, all my tattoos have a meaning.
Can you give me an example? You have 8, just give me.
Okay, I've got one in Sanskrit, which is, if you research a bit, it's like the traditional Buddhist language. People don't speak it anymore, but it's like if you
I do.
You do?
In my spare time.
If you are a Buddhist, you will definitely recognize it. And it just means the era of the past is the wisdom of the future. So basically the mistakes you make in the past are what will shape you, and you learn from them, and then you end up being a better person in the future. It's back to that, me trying to be a better person always, with every move I make. So,
and which other one do you have there?
I've got one on my wrist, which is right here. It's a dedication to my grandmother. She passed away about 2 years ago.
So sorry.
So yeah, I got that one. Then I got one on my back. Roman numerals on my mom's birthday.
Okay.
So these are like really influential women.
Will I get one for this interview? You know.
You have to work harder.
Maybe we'll take a rain check. What happens when you run out of skin? Are you?
Come on, it's
I'm just saying
all my
that.
tattoos are quite little. They're not.
Okay.
I'm not, nothing against girls who have massive tattoos or anything, but I'm not that kind of person who's going to have a huge one on my arm or whatnot, no.
Okay.
So mine are all quite uniquely discreet, I would say.
Now, you mentioned your dad earlier on as to who is your father, Moet Abebe, for those who do not know.
My father is Moet Abebe.
Okay.
He's a major business mogul in Nigeria. Yeah, he's also the former, the former First Lady of Nigeria was his sister. Stella Obasanjo.
And has that had any bearing whatsoever?
Absolutely
on your career?
not.
Okay.
Like people think, oh yeah, because no. I have done everything practically on my own. So yeah.
Okay then. Sorry to throw this at you. Rumors, relationships, Don Jazzy, Maydi, MI, show them cam.
We're back to these questions again.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to overflog this. I just wanted to touch on this. The reason I asked this question is so that people watching can get the true story. Are all these guys, is it fiction? Is it fact? Or
absolute fiction. Some of them are my friends, and there were some names.
I mean, there's Don Jazzy, Maydi, MI, show them camp,
Oscar
is there.
I haven't seen MI literally for about 2 years. I'm wondering how would I have had this relationship with MI?
Is there anything bad? That's the question. Is there? If you did, what's the big deal? You're a grown woman.
That's true. That's true. But then I am in a relationship of my own, so it's a bit annoying when you actually have the person that you're dating, and then these names come flying in.
Does he ask you the questions?
No, because he knows it's not true. So
is he in the industry?
Somehow in the industry.
Well, is he watching now?
Most likely.
Well, what is that one thing he's asked you that really threw you off? That you were like, no, you didn't. You didn't just ask me that. We're through.
Oh, wow.
Have some. Is there any? I'm just asking.
I don't think there is. Like, he is the most understanding person ever. So there's never really been a reason he's never given me a reason to want to break up with him.
You've been together how long now?
For about 2.5 years.
2.5. That's, in entertainment world, that's a long time.
Yes.
And may I dare and ask who this guy is? Maybe his first letter of his name?
His name starts with C.
C?
Yes.
Chidi Mokeme.
Who?
No, sorry.
He's not in the entertainment industry that deep. No, he's not in the industry that deep.
Okay. And he supports you with everything you do?
He does.
Wedding bell soon, or are you just taking it one step at a time?
One step at a time, but hopefully.
2.5 years, that's a lot of steps. Are you going to, are you waiting for him to pop the question, or he has?
Of course.
No, I'm just saying, I mean, I look at you and you're confident and you seem like a woman who knows what she wants to do at every point in time.
So I look like kind of person who's going to get down on one knee.
No, I'm saying maybe he's asked you once or twice, and you've told him, you know what, I want to focus on my career, yada yada yada. I'm just saying.
No, not necessarily. But right now, both of us are really focusing on our careers. But when the time comes, it will come. That's what
and
I
are you
believe
going
in
to
as
do
well.
the coded wedding, the
it's not going to be a big
wedding in Dubai?
It's not going to be one of
the
those.
featured?
No, it's going to be
What's
really
your take on
quiet.
that? I mean, all these weddings that are featured and documented and packaged. Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it should be a private affair? Do you think it should be so public, or it doesn't
I
really
think
matter?
it really all depends on the couple. Do you know what I mean? Because there's some people that are so in love, they just want to let the whole world know. That's perfectly fine, just so long as it lasts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the people who are so in love but just want, to be behind closed doors, and that's perfectly fine as well. So I don't really have.
And
a
this
take on
mystery
it.
guy is on your Instagram page,
Yes, he is.
so it's kind of a giveaway then.
In a way, yeah.
So this is the part where I ask you, what is your Instagram handle?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on. Entertainment industry, your career, what's the next step?
Well, right now I'm really getting into the Nollywood industry.
Okay.
I've done a series that's about to come out in October.
Okay.
And I've also done a movie with Desmond Elliott and Iniedo. And
At the same time or different movies?
These are in the past 3 months or so.
Okay.
So that's it so far, but I'm also hopefully going to be working on something with Emma Missong as well. So things are looking good.
Are you looking at dropping the VJ for Nollywood, or?
No, I would love to juggle both of them.
Okay.
I love juggling.
Do you have any musical talent, singing?
Absolutely not, but I've always wanted to be a rapper. I really wish I could
no.
rap.
I won't put you on the spot,
No, please don't.
but if you could,
No way. No way,
for $1
please.
million.
I maybe, but you don't have $1 million.
How do you know I don't have $1 million?
Don't, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do have $1 million. I just don't spend it. Okay. Now I'm putting all the controversy and everything aside. You obviously, like I said, you strike me as someone who's very confident. What is that one thing that you wish you could change? Would I be wrong in saying you're used to being in control? Mm-hmm. Now, what's that one thing you could change if you had like a magic wand or one wish? What's that one thing that would really want to just, you know what, Moet, this is your one wish. What would you use it on?
Wow, that is a tough one.
Maybe cure for Ebola.
Yeah, that's definitely needed.
Maybe our mystery man asking the question.
I'm not that desperate though. You know what I mean? Like, he will ask. It's fine. I'm not that desperate to I don't know.
Okay, let's put that in the cooler while you think about it.
Yeah.
I want to move on to the issue of relationships. Now, in the industry, you have a lot of friends, a lot of people. And how well do you think people handle relationships in the industry? We've had issues of people getting married in January, and before the end of the year, they're divorced. You have those who apparently look married, but things are just, and it's not just entertainment industry, but generally. But I just wanted to sample what you have discovered since you got back. What do you think might be responsible for a lot of failed relationships or marriages?
In all honesty, well, from my own perspective, I feel, because I've also been in a sense a victim of this, because even with my boyfriend, I started, you know when you're so in love with someone, you just want the whole world to kind of know.
Yeah.
So that was what I did. And I think after a while, I got all the comments and whatnot, and I realized that people are never really happy for you. Do you know what I mean? So I think the one thing is when your business, in a sense, especially with your relationship, is out there. Because people are gonna, want to say this and say that, and it depends on the couple as well. Because with my boyfriend, he's, as I said, really understanding, and we always talk things out. So while some people, communication, they don't really have that. So if you hear a story of, let's say, your girlfriend's been cheating on you with, I don't know who, some guy in the industry is an example, some guy in the industry. It depends on, your take, how much you trust them. So I think the major thing is, one, putting your thing out there, your information and your relationship out there, and also if you guys don't have that element of trust, because it's so hard to be in the entertainment industry It's really, really hard, and actually be able to hold a relationship. So it's whether you decide to put it out there and whether you are willing to, you know, trust your partner who is out there, or if both of you are out there. So.
Okay. I mean, 2.5 years, you must have some wisdom in terms of relationships. What's that one advice you'll give women with respect to keeping their man, or should I say finding, let's say keeping their man? What has worked for you? Is it the cooking? Is it the lingerie? Is it the bikini? What is it that has kept him?
There's nothing wrong in apologizing when you're wrong. I think that's it. Because you guys are too proud, man.
We are?
You guys have pride issues. Do you know what I mean? So it's the best thing to do, I feel, is if you're wrong, just apologize. Because there's nothing as bad as, you know, being angry with each other, then you guys sleep on it, and then you guys wake up and you're angry. Do you know what I mean? It's better if you just kind of let it. Okay. Don't go to bed angry, basically. So apologize if you're wrong.
All right, then I'll take your cue from that, and do apologize because we need to go. Time is fast spent. Moet Abebe, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Wish you all the best with the mystery man who is on your Instagram, and of course your career and the movie world. We look forward to your movies.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this point to say a happy birthday to my significant other, TITI, whose birthday is today. So I'm just plugging that in and showing off. I might get into trouble, but hey, you know, thank you very much. Yes, I'm romantic like that. I'm scoring some points with the chicks. Feel free to follow us on Twitter. That's at YNigerTV, and also myself. That's at Oscar in the City. Join us same time next week on Rubbin Minds, right here on Channels Television, 3 p.m. Have a wonderful week ahead. Hopefully, Ebola-free. Please be careful. Be informed. Do not be scared. Everything will be fine. Take care. Bye-bye.